and so I had to put this on in remembrance of, our culture, at this very significant day and moment. So you already know it's all about making history and keeping it trending too.
Bro, so you're part of this thing, so you know what's the drill. But AYV on DSTV is something else, bro. And maybe some people don't understand. I want you to let them understand what's about to happen.
Okay, this is actually the first shot Sierra Leone has been given to be on an international platform. And of course, Sierra Leonean contents are super okay and super dope. It's about that time that our contents are being sold out and shown on international TV platforms so that other parts of the world could witness what's happening in here in Sierra Leone and the history we're making. So be ready for whatever comes through.
Okay, bro, you look dapper right now. You're ready to go. Have a nice time, bro. Cheers! Our skate siblings. Okay. Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
How you doing?
Very good. How are you? My name is Natalia Aboud. I'm the
Hi.
CEO.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling? The Seahawks National.
I'm feeling so good.
Ah. So what do you expect for tonight?
Well, I would hope that everybody tonight are going to enjoy and celebrate one of the most historic milestone, yeah? AOIB is joining DSTV, and this is something we have been working on for quite a long time. So this is great news for Sierra Leone, this is great news for AYB, and it's great news for all of the creative community and storytellers, filmmakers. We're very excited.
So what difference do you think AYV will make on DSTV?
Sorry?
What difference do you think AYV will make on DSTV?
Oh my God, AYV is going to bring to the world, to over 50 countries across the African continent, stories from Sierra Leone, yes? It's the platform for all of the creative community here to tell their stories in the most authentic way. It's lovely. I think it's long overdue. And it's going to be an opportunity for many African countries, as well as Sierra Leoneans living abroad, to get to see some of their, local talent, local stories showcased on one of the best entertainment platforms in Africa.
All right, cheers. Have a nice night.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, we're still on the green carpet. All right, I want to call you again. I know I'm seeing you, and it's a very nice time right now. All right, people are so excited about tonight, and already people are talking about the changes that it's going to bring to Sierra Leone. And what are you doing around right now? I want to know what you're doing. You're partying.
I'm scoping actually. I'm scoping because the vibe is absolutely amazing here. I mean, guys, this is the official launch of AYV going on DSTV. I'm sure you all know what this means. We are live right now on channel 399. And, I'm just excited because this has literally never been done. And we're making history tonight. It's a celebration. So let's all celebrate together. Because like I said, we're going to be giving our rich culture out to the world, not even just to other African countries. It's to the world we are giving our rich culture, our content creations. And we're going to be also enriching the content creators. So it just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it, Gianni?
It does. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to give you the mic. I'm going to run off. I'm going to be right back.
And where are you going to go, Gianni?
I want to talk to people on the next one. It's a very nice time.
No, Gianni, you're going to stay. He's staying with me, ladies and gentlemen. He's staying with me. We are still live here on AYV TV, channel 399. Is that not right?
Yeah, and we're speaking about something else. We're speaking about what the difference, because the difference is the key to the channel. Definitely. And a lot of people are appreciating that AYV is right now on DSTV. Yeah. And some people are saying, if you don't know what's about to happen, well, know now. We're about to change the game. That's the word.
Just happy because we have so many guests coming through. Oh, come on. We've got a lovely housemate.
So now I'm gonna move now. So
all right, now you're gonna bump out the way. You're gonna bump out the way. Okay, officer.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Nothing.
You're looking very, very sweet. I'm loving the outfit. I'm loving the pink. Can you give us a little turn? Give everybody a little turn. Let them see how you are. Exactly. Yeah. All right. So how are you feeling tonight?
Oh, great. I'm feeling great. This is something that we've been praying for. This is something that we'll be looking out for. Mm-hmm. I mean, AYV, we are breaking barriers, we are breaking bridges,
Always.
This is great for us. This is great for Sierra Leone.
Okay, so what kind of impact do you think this is going to have on Sierra Leone AYV going on DSTV?
Of course, it's going to help us a lot. You understand? It's going to promote Sierra Leone as a country. It's going to promote entertainment. I mean, everything that we've been lacking that we need to push internationally. I believe this one with AYV, this time I'm going to DSTV. I believe we are going to make that mark. We are going to break barriers. We are going international.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, well, I want you to have a wonderful night tonight and continue to look sharp as ever as
Yeah.
you go and take your lovely seat. Thank you so much. Feliz, one of our ex-housemates from Housemates Salon. Hello. Good evening. How are you tonight?
I'm good.
You are looking absolutely stunning. I'm loving the blue.
Thank you.
Who designed you tonight?
Myself.
Oh, I love it. Myself. All right. So, of course, you know why we're here tonight. It's the official launch of AYV going on DSTV. How do you feel about that?
It's absolutely fabulous. I feel very honored to be here, and I can't wait to see what's going on and when it kicks off.
I know, right? So, what kind of impact do you think that this is going to have on Sierra Leone as a whole?
Well, I think it's going to sell Sierra Leone in a very good way internationally and even within Sierra Leone. I think it's going to make us very proud, and I'm very proud of this, and I'm very honored to be part of it.
Okay. You watch AYV, of course?
Yes, of course I do.
Okay, so how would you describe AYV in 3 words? Just give me 3 words before I let you go sit down.
Fabulous, amazing, and excellent.
Okay, excellent. All right, well, thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. You're going to be dazzled, I promise you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mohammed the professor. The professor. So what's the plan tonight? Tell us what the plan is tonight.
Greatness is the
Are
plan.
you happy to be here tonight to launch AYV on DSTV?
Of course, I'm happy. Yeah. We have been anticipating more goodies, and here we are. The team have put together great work, and right here we have greatness.
Okay, so tell everyone, why is it a big deal for AYV to go on DSTV?
First of all, I want to say thanks to Allah for making this dream a reality, because for some of us that are into entertainment, this is one big step. It's like a breakthrough into the entertainment industry. And trust me, with AYV, open the way. Man, now we're going to show what we made of. Seriously, huh?
Culture, rich culture is coming to the world. That's what we're feeding you people. We love it.
All right.
I want you to describe AYV in 3 words. Go.
AYV in 3 words. Ha.
1.
God bless AYV anyways. I just want to leave it that way, because
I love that.
you know, when you want to describe some beautiful things,
Yeah.
3 words is not enough. Let's just say
love
God bless
that.
AYV.
You see, this is the man with the plan. Always with the plan. I love it.
All
All right,
right.
thank you so much, Mohammed Janeh. Have a great. Thank you. Yes. Hello. Oh, hello. How are you feeling tonight?
Thank God, it's pleasing to be here, and this sounds very progressive, and I'm very grateful to be here, and I want to thank the management of AYV for at least making such a progress in Sierra Leone.
Fantastic.
We're grateful.
What kind of impact do you believe that this will have on AYV going on DSTV? What kind of impact on Sierra Leone as a whole?
Well, it's not just it's not just AYV, but Sierra Leone as a whole, and certainly it puts us in the international stage that you can be anywhere and just go to a certain channel, and you are able to see Sierra Leone, and also it is also going to keep the staff of AYV efficient because they now know they are within the international audience, and I guess they are going to improve their professionalism and also be able to market our culture very well, and also market Sierra Leone. And so we're grateful for this. This is very progressive, and we look forward to other stations also, because this is very aspiring for other stations also to, yes, certainly. So looking forward to other stations, particularly the government stations, to see how best they can also catch up.
I like that. All right. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure coming.
Okay, thank you. Guys, we are still on it. It's all about AYV on DSTV launch. Hello, good evening. Good evening. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming here tonight. So you know today is the launch of AYV on DSTV. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think today is great. It's a great day for DSTV. Also, it's a great day for Sierra Leone, for the people of Sierra Leone. On behalf of the Chinese embassy in Sierra Leone, I want to congratulate you and also congratulate Sierra Leone for this great achievement.
I know, it's
Yeah.
mighty, it's so mighty.
Yeah, I believe that you have a bright future ahead. Not only DSTV, not only AYV, but also Sierra Leone. You have a great and bright future ahead of you. Congratulations on this.
I know. Now, I want you to do something for us, very quickly, for the people at home that are watching right now. You are going to say 5 words. You're going to sing 5 words, sorry. You're going to sing 5 words. I'm going to give you 5 words and you're going to sing it. Are you ready? For the 5 words.
I'm not a good singer.
It's okay, don't worry, we can sing together. Are you ready for the 5 words?
Okay, you sing. I'll sing after you.
Okay, wait. So this is the 5 words. AYV on DSTV channel 399. So let's sing it together.
Okay.
AYV on DSTV channel 399. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.
Congratulations again.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Okay. Hello, who do we have next gracing our carpet? Hello, how's it going?
Fine, I'm good.
You're looking very, I like your Africana.
Yeah,
Attention to detail is always key.
Thank you.
Right. So what do you think about what's happening today? What's your expectations?
I work for an institution that has an MOU with, AYV, Statistics Sierra Leone. I'm here representing the Statistician General, Professor Osman Sankor. We feel it's a good partnership. It's a situation where we can expose the midterm census that we're promoting and that is going to happen this year to Sierra Leoneans that are not even in Sierra Leone but other parts of the world. So we are excited as a country. We are excited as an institution. And we think it's a step in the right direction, and it's a good thing for the African.
Dr. Ezekiel Duamanilako, I'm the Managing Director of African Young Voices. I'm here this evening to basically officially welcome you to a very important occasion tonight. And as we stated, it's 8 p.m. and we are starting exactly at 8 p.m. So we're going to be very precise and we have a lot for you this evening. So on behalf of the CEO, senior management, all technical teams and all DSTV and everybody present, I want to welcome you to this official launching program. And at this point in time, we are not going to say much. There are a lot of things that we have packaged for you to be able to illuminate the journey of AYV. And I now have the pleasure to introduce a short documentary, something that will tell you the journey. Most of the questions that have been asked before as to where and the intentions of AYV, how AYV was started, what were the struggles and challenges, and what are the motives behind the DSTV integration are going to be answered by this short documentary. So I want you all to brace up and please enjoy our documentary. Thank you very much for your attention.
In order to showcase Sierra Leone, its stories and its talents to Africa, the Africa Young Voices AYV Media Empire of Sierra Leone and MultiChoice have launched the AYV TV on DSTV channel 399. It is a multicultural entertainment channel that informs, educates, and entertains fellow Africans on MultiChoice's video entertainment platform.
It's a great opportunity to empower young people through AYV and to empower young voices on our platform. The AYV TV is working with young Sierra Leonean creatives to showcase Sierra Leone in Africa and in the diaspora. As the CEO, I want to use this opportunity to congratulate every young Africans in the continent that we've been able to have our own voice and showcase our talents could use this platform positively. Channel to tell our stories.
But it was necessary also to expose Sierra Leone to the international community and to take this work out of the borders of Sierra Leone. And that's how AYV on DSTV came in, and it doesn't get any bigger than DSTV in Africa.
The AYV TV is the first channel from the West African sub-region after Nigeria and Ghana to be on board the MultiChoice Pan-African Satellite TV platform.
AYV being on DSTV means that Sierra Leone is on DSTV. And it is important because all those years, every now and again, for us in the entertainment industry, we get to ask ourselves when our product works going to be viewed on the international platforms, that is network cables and all that.
This does not only expand the AYV TV's footprint across Africa, but provides Sierra Leone businesses, products, and organizations with the channel to reach an African market in the sub-Saharan Africa.
The biggest story is the commercialization of the entertainment industry in Sierra Leone. When we go international, we create a bigger market, and that bigger market will be able to penetrate into existing talents in country and try to build up. So we're creating a whole lot of divergence in terms of what we've been doing and what is going to be created in mindset and talent explosion.
Impact that AYV DSTV trying to create right now. If you have an artist as an ambassador, let me say collabo, it's not only within Sierra Leone, but it creates the opportunity for people who are in Ghana, people who are within the West Africa country where AYV DSTV do reach, to know that something is existing here, that artists have the image value to advertise your business within where AYV DSTV can reach people.
You take a look at the entertainment industry in Sierra Leone. It's one that perhaps the creative minds are just using their talent perhaps for daily survival. It's not like a business because they are not exposed. And when you take a look at even continental recognition platforms, Sierra Leoneans are hardly recognized. But with this platform, getting the world and the Pan-African, the African continent to understand that we have great talent, be it the movie industry, be it the music industry, be it fine art and other sectors in the entertainment industry.
In addition, it empowers the young people of Sierra Leone by creating more jobs in the entertainment industry. The Africa Young Voices TV currently employs over 500 persons, including actors and actresses, musicians, production crews, and other personnel, in full and in part-time roles.
This brings a lot of employment for young people in Sierra Leone and across Africa. It increases our inputs and our outputs to the world at large. It will also serve as an opportunity to train more from experts coming in from across the world.
It's a big deal because you have Voices of Sierra Leoneans will be going globally, and African Young Voices is one of the platforms that deals with like 100% young people platform, and their voice is going right across the globe. It's really great.
To empower people and creatives in Sierra Leone, Africa, and the diaspora to build an excellent channel that showcases Sierra Leone to Africa and Africa to the world.
And this is gonna be something that's gonna go down in the books, because you're going to see the influx in tourism. You know, people are going to inquire. People are going to be like, oh, that country, Sierra Leone, we just seen this. People are going to invest. People are going to be interested. So when our story is told, people hear it and, you know, they want to be a part of it too.
This country has big potentials in agriculture. We have a beautiful weather all year, rainfall, you know, and all of those things. So this is quite an opportunity for Sierra Leone to move far and wide and to take a rightful place among other nations.
So we'll be able to showcase our culture, tradition, our talent, the opportunities in the investment sector in this part of the world. So it's a big deal for AYV to go on DSTV. It's a big deal for Sierra Leone to be on an international platform. It's a big deal for the sub-region to be recognized globally as well.
Natalia Aboud, CEO of Transnational SL DSTV Sierra Leone, added, "For over 3 decades, DSTV has entertained Sierra Leoneans in their homes, enriching their lives and inspiring new generations. This partnership with AYV TV is a testimony to the company's ongoing commitment to Sierra Leone and its people."
AYV going on DSTV is not just a big deal, but it is a huge deal, and I'm going to tell you why. You know, we are being given the opportunity to showcase our talent, our rich culture, our content creators and creations to the world and to Africa. So in saying this is going to be somewhat of a milestone for AYV and for the world, for them to see what we are bringing to the table. So this is why AYV now in Africa, Sabi.
The AYV Media Empire is the market leader in the entertainment industry in Sierra Leone. It promotes Sierra Leonean and African young voices through the power of media. The contents mix includes productions from AYV TV headquarters in Sierra Leone and the globally recognized entertainment hub of Soho Square, London, where the AYV TV has its international studio. MultiChoice is the leading video entertainment company in Africa. It offers a broad variety of entertainment content to more than 20 million households and across multiple platforms in 50 countries across the sub-Saharan Africa.
We will use this to reposition ourselves, which will extremely complement government's ongoing efforts to rebrand the country.
So we have a lot of young people globally in the diaspora that knows little or nothing about Sierra Leone. It's just what they see on social media is what they follow. But now they have a platform to follow. They have AYV to follow. AYV is right at a doorstep.
The last time we told you they were going to DSTV, we have a bigger story, and this story is DSTV. And now I'm telling you that we have a much bigger story.
So watch out for a full blow of entertainment, and everything grinding and balls is what you're going to get from this particular channel, because at the end of the day, it's the voice of the young generation, and you know what young people can do.
AYV DSTV is ready to give you every content of every Sierra Leonean with standard Sierra Leone to the world.
So AYV, we're super, super excited. Thank you, DSTV, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I came looking so fly, because I want that exposure too.
I am blessed to be alive to see history being made. AYV, indeed. Now, Una Salon Sabi, you've proven it.
I know this is something he's been working for, and he has achieved it. We all have achieved it together, and we're looking forward to making things better and putting Sierra Leone where it should be in the continent and across the world.
And hopefully the good work that the entertainment industry is doing in Sierra Leone will be shown across Africa, and from there onwards we start working on the next steps. How do we take it beyond the borders of Africa?
I want to thank every other partners across Sierra Leone that have come far with us. I want to thank my team, my warriors that have walked this far with me. We are here today. We are on DSTV today because of you guys. Let us continue to work together and continue showcasing our cultures, continue showcasing our country. Let us use creatives to survive. Let us use creatives to entertain ourselves across the region. I thank you, and I wish you all a pleasant viewing across the continent. Thank you very much.
we might have explained why we are considered as the citadel of information and entertainment in Sierra Leone. Now we are coming to the program proper, and at this time I want to introduce the host. So we have two big entertainment and media personalities that are going to host us today, and these people are very popular in Sierra Leone. So I will first of all start with our in-house host, somebody that works in AYV. She's the head of events at AYV, and she is a yearly fellow, and she is also an actress and a musician. She's also a journalist, so she's everything that AYV represents, and is no less a person but Phoebian's Will. Can we put our hands together for Phoebian's Will, please? So, Phoebian's Will. Okay, so the couple is ready. Of course, they got married on entertainment. Well, there are these people, when you talk about entertainment in Sierra Leone, wherever there is Phoebian, there is also this other person. So he's the station manager for AfriCell, and he's also co-host of Housemate Sierra Leone, and that's John Conte of AfriCell. Phoebian's Will and John Conte. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please welcome them?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lako. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Right.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We look gorgeous, right? Because we see you just smiling.
Right.
Good evening, everyone. And you're still smiling. We love that.
I'm sure you guys are delighted to be here tonight, but as a sign of courtesy, just turn to the person seated next to you with a smile and say, good evening. Sweetheart, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, turn to the person next to you. You probably got caught up in the moment and you were just, oh, it's so good to see you. It's been a while. You forgot to even say good evening. Right. Thank you for doing that. And thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Welcome, everyone. Tonight we're here to celebrate a special union between AYV and MultiChoice. Now, we've been longing for this, we've been praying for this, we've been working towards this. And finally today, we'll be announcing this union.
And as you know, the hashtag we share with you, please, we encourage you to take lots of pictures and videos and share on your social media platforms. But we would be going with two hashtags. The first one would be Ibima, and the spelling E-B-I-M-A. Lower sentence, so lower caps.
All right, they're all lower caps, right. And it's hashtag AYV on DSTV.
Right.
Lowercase, AYV on DSTV hashtag. Now do us a favor, wherever you are watching us from across the globe, take a picture of you watching AYV on DSTV, especially in Africa and in Sierra Leone right now, and post that on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram with the hashtags we've just mentioned. That's Ibima, lowercase, E-B-I-M-A, and AYV on DSTV.
It's interesting, right? When we attend wedding events and you hear people saying, Ibi, Ibima. Now, turn to the person seated next to you. Tell her, say Ibima. Say it louder so we can all hear you. Say Ibima. Okay, now tell them in English. Say Ibima. It would not fasten. Say that in English. Ibima. Right.
All right, thank you very much. We want to acknowledge the presence of dignitaries here present. Thank you very much for showing up tonight. Thank you very much for coming. We pride ourselves as a nation in our religious tolerance now. And on that note, we'd like to invite Alhaji Abubakar Conte, who would lead us in a Muslim prayer this evening.
And just right after that, it would be followed by Bishop Abu Kowoma to lead us in Christian prayer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alhaji Abubakar Conte.
Please feel free to take as many pictures as you can. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the night. This is historic for Sierra Leone. So this isn't just about AYV's presence on DSTV. This is about the milestone for Sierra Leone. The only contents we've had on DSTV platform, some music videos, and a couple of Sierra Leonean movies. Now we get to own a whole channel on that platform. This is big and huge for Sierra Leone.
Let us pray. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. We praise your holy name, Allah, and thank you for our presence here this evening to grace this notable and prestigious event in the lifespan of our great AYV media station. We thank you and glorify your name, Lord, for both the visible and invisible achievement this our noble media station has so far made since its establishment a couple of years ago. Education, information, and entertainment. Almighty Allah, you said in your glorious Quran, وَلَئِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ وَلَئِن كَفَرْتُمْ إِنَّ عَذَابِي لَشَدِيدٌ. If you thank me, I will increase you. But if you are ungrateful, be sure my punishment is unbearable. We pray, Allah, for the proprietors, those of them you have called to eternity. We pray, Lord, that their good souls rest in peace. We pray for the management, staff, and entire family members of this our notable media station. Lord, with humility in our hearts, we ask you, Allah, that you bless them for their patience, courage, determination, and commitment in educating, informing, and entertaining the populace of our nation. Almighty Allah, we pray, we praise your holy name and adore you, Allah, for blessing the efforts of this powerful media station in making Sierra Leone the third in our sub-region to attain the prestigious opportunity to showcase our rich culture and creative talent on the DSTV. We commit, Lord, this historic occasion into your capable hands. We pray, Lord, for that team that was set apart to organize this very colorful occasion. For you are the Ni'mal Mawla, the Ni'mal Nasir. You are the best to help, the best to worship. Lord, you are the Iyaka Na'budu wa Iyaka Nasta'in. You alone do we worship, and you alone do we ask for help. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati ma yasifun. Wassalamun mursalin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Please join me in reciting the Al-Fatiha. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alayhim. Ghairil maghdubi alayhim waladdallin.
Thank you very much, Sheikh Abubakar Conte. Would like to invite Bishop Frederick Abubakar Omar to lead us in the Christian prayers.
And these are some of the beauties about Sierra Leone we would be showcasing to the rest of the world. How many countries in Africa do you really see enjoy this beautiful religious tolerance? We converge at every event and we recognize Christian and Muslim prayers.
Praise the Lord. Well, before I pray, I want to commend Mr. Navo for these great achievements. This is at least showcasing Sierra Leone and what we have. This is an inspiration to our young generation that what this man has done, many young people can rise up to the occasion and do even better. Let us pray. Our Father and our God in heaven, we want to thank you in a very special way. Your word says in Job 8 verse 7, though thy beginning be small, thy latter end shall greatly increase. Lord, we have seen this manifested in the life of your servants. Lord, we thank you for this great achievement. Without you, according to the word of God, except the Lord build a house, they will labor in vain that build it. We thank you, God, that you have built the AYV, and it has come to this point in life. Lord, we pray that you will bless the staff. We pray you will bless the CEO. We pray for supernatural divine protection. Lord, that what they have to offer, Lord, will change the dynamics of DSTV. May your name be honored and glorified. We cover the equipment, we cover the personnel with the blood of the Lamb. And we ask that you will continue to glorify your name in AYV television. And at the end of the day, we'll give you all glory, honor, and praise. Thank you, Father, for in Jesus' name we pray with thanksgiving. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. Bishop Frederick Abubakar Omar, could you thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a few safety and health tips we would like to give. If you can, please have your mask on at all times.
And when you're wearing your face mask, please remember it should cover your chin, your mouth, and your nose. Thank you very much.
Now, on our right, if you can, ladies and gentlemen, if you can, have your mask on. If you can't, it's fine. On our right, and on another right, you'd find the restrooms. They're indicated clearly, the ladies' restroom and that of the gents, okay? We do not wish for this to happen, but in the case or in the event there is a fire, the assembly point for exit is way up the hills and not down the initial entrance, all right?
That's the gate way up heading towards the parliament. So you would find a whole gate there, and that should be our convergence point.
We would also like to mention, please, we do not want or would want to encourage flash photography in the hall. There are teams, or there is a team assigned for that, of photographers to be doing photography in the hall. So please, if you're taking pictures, kindly ensure that your flash is off on your phone. All right, thank you very much.
And we would also encourage you, if you do have your sanitizer in your bag, to use it as often as you can to feel safe, because even though we're here, there's still COVID-19 pandemic we're dealing with globally. But again, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us at this very historic event. Like I said earlier, it's not only historic for Sierra Leone, for AYV as an institution, but for the entire Sierra Leone, our very first channel on DSTV platform. It means a whole lot. People get to know so much more about Sierra Leone when we're on DSTV.
All right, and on that note, we would like to acknowledge dignitaries here present, starting with the Minister of Information and Communication, Honorable Mohamed Roman Soare, who's somewhere around. Ladies and gentlemen, please acknowledge his presence. But also like to acknowledge the presence of members of the Diplomatic Consular Corps who are here this evening witnessing this event. The heads of corporations from the private sector. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Martin Michael from Mercury International, who's here also this evening, and he's here with his beautiful wife. Who's also, of course, I was going to let you call the name, Phoebe.
Right, for the lady thing.
Yes.
Right.
Basita Michael is
Basita
also here tonight. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Adonis Aboud. Dr. Adonis Aboud, great pioneer of many things in Sierra Leone, man with a good heart. Thank you very much. There's also Natalia Aboud, who is the MD of the Transnational Sierra Leone Limited. She's also here with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, he needs no introduction, but of course we have to mention that he is around, owner and CEO of AYV Media Empire. Mr. Anthony Navo Jr. is also in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
And we do have Shadi Dadawi with us, who is also the MD for AfriCell, a very strong partner of AYV. Now we have the media twins, AYV and AfriCell. Would also like to acknowledge the presence of Tony Morgan from the Office of the First Lady. Ladies and gentlemen, you're all welcome to tonight's very historic event. And as we continue the program, would recognize most of our other dignitaries who took time to be here. There are other places you could have been tonight, possibly even home, starting your weekend in grand style, but you took time to be here with us. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. But we can't do all the welcoming for you, so we're gonna do it the African way, right, darling?
Yeah.
We're gonna let the drums welcome you, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together as we welcome a special team on stage, the Suitcase, to give you a welcoming performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Suitcase.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Suitcase. All right, welcome back, everyone, wherever you're watching us from. We are your hosts for tonight. My name is John Conte, and I go by the short name JK, and I'm sharing the stage with Phoebe Swill Randall. And you know what they say, married with is sweet. By the bachelor's eve, now you don't know. That's what we say in our local parlance. So we just taste on our gist on the bachelor's eve. We're getting to business now.
But you know what I like about that though? Hey, Creole sweet. So married with is sweet, now from the bachelor's eve. So tell the pussy we sit on here you per English. Just in case na foreign I don't understand. Tell them per English.
So we've got editors in the building. Ahmed Sahin Nazgala, President of the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists. Editor would like, can you have a twist on that for us so we can say it in English that the married is sweet? Nah, by the bachelor's eve they know. There's also Asma James. Very
right,
powerful.
maybe she can help.
Exactly. You can help with that too.
All right.
All
We
right.
continue to acknowledge the presence of several dignitaries. Of course, we have the president of SLAJ, Ahmed Sahid Nazgala, the station manager for 98.1, Mrs. Asma James, the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, Lahai Lawrence Lima. We also have the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mamadi Gobe. Several people here this evening, and it feels so good to see all of you come here and celebrate with us tonight.
Ibima. There are other media gurus in the building. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Julius Spencer, who is a media guru as well, and Dr. Francis Soar. They're all here tonight.
Would also like to acknowledge the presence of the from Purposeful Chernoba and his wife Aisituba. Thank you very much for joining us. It's good to see all of you here tonight. This is so beautiful.
All right, we'll get to that later on. But they say history doesn't favor those who dream. It favors those who dare.
And the individual we're about to bring up here is a man who didn't just dream, he dared.
10 years ago, he dared into the media industry, introducing a newspaper and a radio station.
Not long after that, there was a TV channel, just one. And a couple of years later, it became 2 TV channels.
And tonight, we're celebrating another daring move by this daring individual.
And that individual had the chance, the opportunity to invest his money, his time, his passion into acquiring, more things like houses, estates, mansions, even take side chicks on a trip to Dubai.
Yeah.
But this individual dared to invest his resources, his energy, sometimes having to put so much more in this at a scale, wondering when family needs him, he had to make himself available. Not just for himself, for people like me, people like John Conte, those of us in the industry. I stand here today. When we go out, a lot of people get to know us. It didn't just happen.
Yeah.
Because this individual dared. Here we are, flying to DSTV.
And ladies and gentlemen, tonight, if you can kindly stand as we welcome the Chief Executive Officer and owner of AYV Media Empire, Mr. Anthony.
Ambassador.
His ambassador, Anthony
Nago
Jr.
If we could get the drums to roll, that would be
Come on, we
awesome.
can do better, ladies and gentlemen, we can do better. Congratulations, boss.
Thank you. Thank you very much, John. Thank you, Phoebe. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry I'm going to go off script tonight. I'm very happy and I'm short for words. But I want to share with my audience where this journey actually came from. Again, like the MCs rightly mentioned, it was a dream 10 years ago. It was only a dream. And like I mentioned in the UK last week with Dr. Adonis Aboud, Doc has always been a mentor to me. I remember I walked to Doc into his office and said, this is what I want to do. I want to have a media empire. And I want to have a series of television channels, radio, newspaper. And Doc said, hold on. I mean, you're running too fast. Take your time. But today, we want to thank God we're here. We launched the AYV TV in 2015. 2017, I walked again to Dr. Aboud that we want to go on DSTV. We have the content, and we want to compete with other countries out there. How can we go about doing this? Thanks to him, he's here with us tonight. He paved the way for us, introduced us to South Africa, and then we started that journey 3 years ago. In January 2021, Doc called me. You have to expect an email very soon. January 16th, there was an email, congratulations, your application has gone through. Just like that. And then the work started. Fast forward, we're here today. Of course, our keynote speaker for tonight, the Minister of Information, is going to formally launch AYV Channel 399 on DSTV tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, you can have all the money, all the passion. If you don't have the friends and the human resource capacity, loyal ones, you will not be able to get to where you want to go. And I want to use this opportunity tonight to embarrass some of those friends and good staff. Well, when I say embarrass, in the superlative manner, by the way. I want to start with Dr. Lako. Dr. Lako has been my brother and friend. We put together a 10 years business plan to run a media empire. Doc, where are you? Just wave, please. Put your hands together for that brain. Dr. Lako is one of the brains behind AYV. I also want to use this opportunity to recognize the lawyer, Kweku Lisk. I don't know whether is Kweku here? Oh, Kweku. Please put your hands together for Kweku Lisk. Kweku Lisk is our lawyer. My wife is a lawyer. My wife and Kweku, you know lawyers, they will argue over issues. I mean, I will go to bed and say, you know what, darling, Kweku, na try the may they go up and they go sleep. But it was hard work. I also want to use this opportunity to recognize the very first managing director for AYV, who is now the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Madam Mamadi Gobe Kamara. Thank you very much. I remember when we went for the expo in England, myself and Mamadi. I will never forget that. I forgot my credit card. Mamadi had to go to his bank and withdraw cash to help us get some equipment. Thank you, Mamadi. Thank you very much. This is the result today. Thank you. I also want to recognize the second MD after Mamadi. He's also here with us. And today he's the president of SLAJ, Ahmed Said Nasrallah, the monk. Thank you, the monk. These are the stories behind AYV, these different leaders. Thank you very much, the monk. We're here today. It's not just about Navo, Junior. It's because of that teamwork from you and loyal work. I truly appreciate you guys. Mohammed Gentu, I'm sure he's in the house. Mohammed Gentu is one of those friends whom I will call. Gentu,
Now this I get to, I need small tea on top. I want to go buy this machine. Say, Junior, but left me, but go sit down. But he will always assist and support a brother. We started our friendship since 1999 in the UK. We all came back to Sierra Leone together. We've been together as friends till date. Mohammed Gentu, if you're around, just wave your hands, please. Is he? Oh, good, he's there. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the Director General of NATCOM has been a friend and a brother and a supporter to AYV. Thank you very much, sir. The Minister, Radomatic, thank you. Thank you, my brother. Of course, Tony Morgan, you are one of our creatives. I will not be able to call everyone tonight, but I want to personally name my partners, the advertisers, the people who fueled our cars. I see Mr. Martin Michael there, Mercury International. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support over the years. Thank you, GT Bank. GT Bank believed in the AYV dream. I remember we walked through a lot of banks in Sierra Leone, myself and Dr. Lako. When we went to GT Bank, they said to us, this is a dream, we'll support the dream. Come with the collateral, and then you're there. Obviously, my supporter, Asma James, Awakone, all of you guys, I want to thank you. But above all, ladies and gentlemen, my partner, Africell. Africell has been a long-standing partner since day one. And we've gone through all of these till date together. I want to thank Africell. I want to thank you for such a wonderful partnership. And I am indebted to you people. Thank you, Shadi. Thank you very much. To my staff, I call them my warriors. Very loyal. We've gone through a lot of turbulent times, a lot of attacks. We believe in justice. We believe in what we report. We believe in the truth. And we believe in Sierra Leone. No matter what the intimidation are, we always believe in the stories. And those staff, I'm not a journalist. I'm a graduate in business administration. I'm a business executive. But my media people, I want to thank all of you. You've been there and keep pushing. Thank you very much. Like I said, I'm deviating from my speech. I just want to keep saying thank you to people. But Tanu Jallo, one of my board members, I guess is in this hall. Tanu Jallo, Isaac Masakoy, Dr. Aisha Fofana Ibrahim, obviously Dr. Fatutaki, Tuma Jabi. Most of my board members, I don't know whether they're here. Tanu Jallo, are you here? Oh, good. He's there. Thank you very much. Thank you. I mean, please forgive me if your name is not mentioned. I'm overwhelmed, and I want to thank everyone. I want to use this platform today to call on Sierra Leoneans, creatives. The new AYV on DSTV channel is for Sierra Leonean. We are just ambassadors for Sierra Leone. That channel is for Sierra Leonean. Please make use of it. We don't have any camps, and we haven't got any enemies. Come with your creatives. As long as it fits the prerequisites, we will hear your content. And if some of them are very good, we will even buy them. So please, and I want to repeat this in Creole. Let nobody not go say, this group and Navo not get that, or not to Navo get this channel, na Sierra Leone get them. Whether you like me or not, or whether I like you or not, the channel is ours. Please come, let us work together. I was very impressed today. I was visited by Natasha Beckley, and she said something to me that is still there. He said, congratulations. She said, congratulations, Mr. Navo. And she said to me, you know what? We should stop competing amongst each other in Sierra Leone. Let us all work together and go and compete against the Nigerians, Ghanaians, and other African countries. And I'm inspired with that. Let us come and work together. I ask all Sierra Leonean creatives, come, let us work. Whether you are my friend or not, the platform belongs to you. We are just sent by God to serve as an ambassador, as the driver for this channel. And I'm speaking for Shadi. I'm also speaking for Dr. Adonis Abud, I believe. So please, we are ready to work with every Sierra Leonean creatives. Come on board and let us showcase Sierra Leone. We have a lot of unsung heroes in this country. And I believe if we come together and work together, through this channel, we'll be able to transform Sierra Leone to another Singapore in West Africa. Let us do that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
There you have it when a leader speaks.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Anthony Navo Jr., for also being a good leader. You lead the team very well.
Very
Thank
well.
you.
Okay, so to the creatives in Sierra Leone, open invitation. Get your materials, send them to AYV. Like Mr. Navo said, they will be aired. If they're good and get the prize, Mr. Navo say, they go buy them, they go pay for them, so it will become property of AYV television.
And as he says that, you know, it's a good platform for all of us to showcase Sierra Leone. As you create your content from this day going forward, and if you have it in mind that it should be on AYV on DSTV, think about it. This content I'm creating, is this what I want somebody who has never been to Sierra Leone to see and get to know about Sierra Leone? That should be your guide. Whether about the storyline of whatever you're doing, whether it's a music, it's documentary, movie, whatever it is, think about the content and the quality and decide if that's what you really want non-Sierra Leoneans to see about Sierra Leone. Think about that as you create your content. Represent Sierra Leone well.
Absolutely. Well, it is said, can two walk together except they agree?
Right.
Now, to get AYV television on DSTV, there is, and there will continue to be a local partner. Now, they agreed on getting AYV on DSTV, and tonight we're celebrating AYV being on DSTV.
Exactly, and that's something we should really celebrate. Please remember our hashtags for tonight's event. Hashtag Ibima and hashtag AYV on DSTV, all lower caps. So
All right.
please use that on all social media platforms. Oh, would also like to acknowledge the presence of Marie Carol from Beaver Mix. What Ambassador Navo was wearing up here, well, is wearing tonight, was done by Beaver Mix. Thank you very much, Marie, for designing our CEO tonight.
All right, and that local partner I mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, is Transnational Sierra Leone. And to make a statement representing Transnational Sierra Leone tonight, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the CEO, Natalia Abud.
Please put your hands together.
Good evening. I'm totally staying on script. Honorary ministers, dignitaries, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Congratulations, Salon. Congratulations, Ambassador Anthony Navo Jr. and his wonderful AYV team. Congratulations and welcome to the DSTV family. It is a truly historic milestone in the journey of DSTV Sierra Leone, and a very, very personal one to transnational Sierra Leone and to our founder and chairman, Dr. Adonis Aboud. We have come a long way since we first launched the first MultiChoice satellite TV in 1989. In 1991, Furabe College was the first university in sub-Saharan Africa to enjoy satellite TV. We are very proud. And for over 3 decades, generations of Sierra Leone have enjoyed DSTV in their homes. As Africa's leading entertainment company across 50 countries, on the continent, MultiChoice DSTV continues to broaden and expand investments in the local content space, empowering the next generation of storytellers, content creators, filmmakers, creating thousands of jobs in the industry we so love. And this is why AYV and Ambassador Anthony Navo Jr. is the right partner for everything he has done so far for this industry. Our commitment to Sierra Leone is firm and steadfast, with a clear vision of the future, a vision where the private sector plays such an important role, one where growth and prosperity will drive our beloved nation forward. So thank you very much, and we look forward to tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Natalie, for that statement. A very good partnership ongoing here. Ooh, the future is bright for Sierra Leone. We have so many more people here. I would like to further acknowledge some of our dignitaries. Former President of SLAJ, Mr. Kelvin Lewis, thank you very much for being here tonight. Would also like to recognize the presence of the country's ombudsman. That's Leon Jenkins Johnston. Thank you for joining us. We also have the press secretary with us, and that's in the person of Keketoma Sandi. Thank you all for joining us here tonight.
All right, so there is the local partner, and of course there is the international partner with the platform hosting AYV. And we have a statement from the CEO of MultiChoice. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be a video presentation right on screen for that message.
Welcome to the 2021 MultiChoice Showcase. While 2020 posed various challenges for content producers across the world, it has also been a year where creativity has come to life, and I'm proud of the resilience of our industry and the strides the film industry continues to make across the continent. While we had success in 2020, we are excited and eager to show you what we've got in store for 2021. We've invested in and remain committed to what we call our hyper-local strategy, which at its core outlines how we will continue to bring local productions not only to viewers across Africa, but to the world, whilst giving African storytellers a platform through which to tell their stories as only they can.
Are you ready? It's about to be the biggest party of the year. So put on your dancing shoes. Amazing. And get down with your favorite shows. Feel the excitement in the air. We are painting the town yellow.
This sounds so great.
With the latest and greatest Ugandan entertainment just for you. Stay tuned to the biggest party on Pow Magic.
Right now, we are leading the way across the continent when it comes to creating and supporting local content. This is evident in the recent addition of hundreds of hours of local content through the launch of Pearl Magic Prime in Uganda, Aquaba Magic in Ghana, and Abol TV in Ethiopia. as well as the launch of Honey, our first Pan-African lifestyle channel.
We've got something new for you, honeys. Good times. The knives are out
Super angry, just feel like walking out.
in House of Chefs with Sheila Gashumba and Sibam Tongana. 8 young chefs, 7 different countries, and 1 cash prize.
You're the best person with.
Nosbusiso Nyawose is dropping the pretenses on Love Me or Leave Me. 4 couples, serious problems. I don't trust you anymore. And open conversations.
I'm not very happy and I'm not getting to find.
Will they stick together or call it quits?
I'm done, bro. Like,
Adiola Ario is back with a punch on an all-new season of Hair Knockout.
Create some flavor, you know? Some juice.
And what about the buzz? Forget about taboo this season. This is harmless fun. As the panel gets realer than ever before. This is child abuse. More hustle, more love, more food, and more style. You got that? Only on Honey. DSTV channel 173.
Our investment in African stories also mean that we're investing in local businesses and in technical skills development. 47% of our local procurement spend benefits small, medium and micro enterprises. This means we are developing local storytelling talent and increasing the number of independent production houses across Africa, while independently contributing to employment and directly contributing to economic growth. This is the true power of storytelling. By developing these stories, we not only entertain, we also make a meaningful contribution to the growth of a country. We pride ourselves for our knowledge of our customers and of understanding what they want to watch. We do this by continuously studying their behaviour and viewing patterns, which allows us to deliver products which match those needs, while simultaneously supporting the aspirations and mandates of local film bodies.
Give it to me. Every recipe starts with good quality ingredients, and Zambezi Magic has the best. It's a full cup of heartwarming love. I love you. I knew it. Some fiery peppers from Ubuntu's Royal Garden.
This is not a request.
A pinch of secret spice to elevate the flavor.
So you know something?
Mix in some bittersweet drama.
I caused it.
I see. And a dash of freshness to balance the heat.
This is the fun part.
And leave to simmer. When all is ready, invite some friends over for an evening of epic homemade entertainment. It's a recipe for good viewing, best shared every day of the week. On Zambezi Magic.
The result is an ever-expanding local content offering and investment into countries, into industries, and in people. We have worked hard to establish ourselves as one of Africa's most trusted sources of quality, homegrown programming, both through our committed focus on producing quality content, as well as leveraging the pan-African reach of our platforms to showcase the very best of African storytelling.
The beautiful stories we tell ignite the spark of love.
I make you proud.
Fueling the flame of resilience.
I'm going to get my companies back.
And inspires life-changing moments.
Leave my man alone.
It's like a bonfire where friendships are strengthened.
Stop thinking I can shine.
My goodness.
And the evening star guiding you home. Find your story any day of the week, right here on Pearl Magic Prime.
We are seeing more and more that content has the ability, our content has the ability to cross borders, finding resonance across countries, across the continent, and even on a global stage. We also know that people want to watch on the go, which is why we are making sure that our programming is available to watch when you want to watch it, where you want to watch it, on many devices. But our focus on local content doesn't mean we've neglected the best international offering. We still see a huge demand for international content across specific genres, and will continue to bring the best international content with our Express from the US offering, fantastic British programming, as well as some of the best movies, giving our viewers a front row seat to see the latest blockbusters. It's absolutely wonderful to be part of this incredible team who work tirelessly to bring the best stories from Africa and the world to homes and screens across the continent. And I hope that you will also enjoy today's session as we showcase our passion for telling stories like only we can.
Gentlemen, that was a video from MultiChoice CEO. Welcome back wherever you're joining us from across the continent. This is AYV Television, broadcasting live on DSTV. My name is John Conte and I go by the short name JK. In 2019, AYV and AfriCell hosted Be a Star. And from that event, from that show, from that content, a winner emerged. Now that winner will be performing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you missed or didn't watch a part or the whole show, tonight is a chance for you to witness and to have a glimpse of what we enjoyed during Be a Star. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome Laxin Cisse, winner of Be a Star First Edition.
It's all about Laxin.
Yeah.
Bless the speed, DJ Rampage.
Aye. It's all about Laxi. Aye, listen, hey, allow we compete one by one. You got to take your time. Once na God give, turn by turn, and now go take his shine. Allow we compete one by one. You got to take your time. Once na God give, turn by turn, and now go take his shine. You don't work and work, they no one for recognize. You don't fit and sweat for nothing to realize. When you think it's them, don't fit the clock, but it bank account don't fit for top. All the open on material. Ain't nothing easy for cover the shame. When nothing or they under your name. Other people in cup they run over, but you need for try over again. It's only the page, but still the story is the same, and nobody know they for blame. Endurance not the only remedy to the pain. Reaching the goal is the aim. Waiting you go gain if you turn it back. And decide for quiz cause it's turning that. You have back up in talented gifts and as big as shock all up to God and you turn it back. Party.
Allow you compete
one by one. You got to take your time.
Once na God give,
turn by turn, and now go take his shine.
Allow you compete
one by one. You got to take your time.
Once na God give,
turn by turn, and now go take his shine. You don't walk and walk, they no one for recognize. You don't get and sweat for nothing to realize. When you think it's them, don't fit the clock, don't fit for top. All the open on material. Now we all hope for the guys in sun. We don't know the hope for the guys in fall. So we see the other man stand up tall. Ocean for fall like chest and crawl. Life sometimes see they get time rough. He hard work and pain, he go left and buff. Expectations high with success scam. You don't ever get enough. Not second to mine as we meet you. Believe God, say the prayer we need to. You infinite blessings, they are for you and you and you and you and me too. Allow you compete
one by one.
You got to take your time.
Once na God give,
turn by turn, and now go take his shine.
Allow you compete
one by one. You got to take your time. Once na God give, turn by turn, and now go take his shine. You don't walk and walk, they no one for recognize. You don't get and sweat for nothing to realize. When you think it's them, don't fit the clock, bank account don't fit for top. All the open on material. Aye. It's all about Laxin. This is Johnny to the map. Aye, listen. We know need for putting the bat in a clock. We get to the mind that the sun can shine. We know how we act for cross the line. Even if you want to and touch the line. The journey not funny at all. Like it make we start, not a turn back for none. I tell God thank you for the man around me. It's stick till we get man them around we. Shout out to the team, what help me push. Shout out to the one with the gun, with the push. The goal and be mine, no go tire for push. But we talk all around, so I tell him for push. I not come in a rush, I not guide in a haste. The goal like team, waking the ring in my face. Lighten up your mind, don't be used like a tool. Not to ultimate life, that will teach you in school. The story can different ways from monkey left. I walk president if they left. The mic now me right and not the left. Wishing for the best and nothing else. I saw I go till I reach to the map. It's all motion where I reach to the map. You go ask it me where I reach to the map. I go put hand up where I reach to the map. Step. And if you walk around, you gonna step. We not Takoko. Aye. Johnny tough, but we there on the lolo. yeah, even if not solo. You know go coco, we bongo. From the end of my lens, it's all ambition. You're looking at a boy on a mission. I ready for waka when the bus stop picking. Still take me time if the clock stop ticking. I don't care for the long talk. Nope, me I'm all about the action. Yeah, when it's time reach for get everybody gets infraction. Life is a gamble. I'm a dice, I get many sides. Kings come in many sides. You're looking at a boy, but the money side. Get the man right like I get a penny side. Yeah, I know it's a lot, but when it comes to this, we push till enough is enough. If you're part of the journey, not for hump. The only destination at the top.
And they tell me say the journey not to play.
And if I want for make sure they are pay. Yeah, it don't say no to see it. There we go. One day. Listen, me and me man there. Now we are the mojo. And if you ask around, you gonna say we not a coco. Life is hard, the journey tough, but we dey on the lolo. Even if not solo, in our coco we bongo. Yeah. It's all about laxing. Journey to the map, EP coming soon. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time for laxing. Right. So over the years, AYV has had a huge impact in achieving, of course, its goal, empowering young people through the media. And through our reality TV shows, people like Laxin have benefited, enhancing their dream, pushing their career forward. It's also good to note that AYV, you know when you stand proudly to say something, you need to like square your shoulders. Through AYV, Sierra Leone had our very first reality TV show in the country. At a time when a lot of people thought that it's actually really impossible for Sierra Leone to get to that point where we begin to do reality TV shows. Well, we did the first reality TV show. We did the first season of Housemaid Salon. We did the first season of Be a Star. We did the second season of Housemaid Salon. We entered Hidden Treasure. Again, another milestone for AYV. A lot of people thought, again, yes, they do reality TV shows, but only indoors. Well, we took it to the forest. We've been daring. We've been making a difference. We've been making an impact. Thanks to Ambassador Navo and the entire team. Tonight we do have a lot of people with us here, and it's so good to see everybody. Would like to acknowledge the presence of the Anti-Corruption Commissioner, Francis Ben Kaifala. Thank you for joining us here this evening. Nikki Spencer-Coker. Thank you all for joining us here this evening. We also have with us the High Commissioner of Nigeria, that's Commissioner Henry John Omaku. Thank you very much for joining us. Also from Sierra Leone's entertainment industry, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the president of the Film Guild, Dagami. Thank you very much for being here. Actress Enreta Bawa, thank you. And I see our blogger, Hawana Tukone, Mrs. Fofana. Thank you all for being here tonight. Now, I know another person who would celebrate tonight. You know our current First Lady? She's also from the entertainment industry. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we're about to hear a video from the First Lady, Akechuna. You don't always clap all the time when they say clap. Now let's take a video from the First Lady. Thank you very much. Please be comfortable.
As a passionate creative member of the entertainment family worldwide, I am delighted to speak to you all on this occasion tonight as AYV of bless us all.
All right. Thank you very much. That was a statement, of course, by the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Her Excellency Mrs. Fatima Marabio. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm honored to introduce the daring partner of AYV Media Empire. Now, of course, you cannot dare into achieving great dreams without having a daring, successful, and succeeding partner. In AfriCell is a partner that has committed to the dream of AYV. Some 5-7 years ago, in fact more, AfriCell jumped on the opportunity to partner with AYV Television. And since that was announced, they've only grown from height to height. They could only go higher from here. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, please make welcome the Managing Director of AfriCell Sierra Leone, Mr. Shadi Jajawi, to make a statement supporting this vision.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols is observed. First, I'd like to congratulate AYV on such a partnership with DSTV. It's been, like Mr. Navo said, many years in the making. It was his dream when he started, and today it's a reality. The good about speaking towards the end, every speaker before you has said a bit of your speech. So you need now to improvise and just agree with everybody in what they said. Our partnership with AYV started almost 10 years ago. It started when it was only a newspaper and when it was only a radio station, and then it became a TV first channel and a second channel, and now we have the third channel. Our partnership with them is not about ink on paper. It's about true commitment between us and them. The lines between our company and theirs is very blurred. We don't know where we end and where they start. Many a times, Mr. Navo will give instructions directly to AfriCell staff, and he knows that's fine, and they will abide by it because that's the true partnership that we have. We always believe that in this partnership, we can break the ceilings. Whether it's a glass ceiling, a concrete ceiling, we can always achieve new frontiers in the entertainment industry. Although AfriCell is a communication company, but we believe in the industry. We believe that entertainment is one way to make sure that the economy grows. Not only the economy, but to how to preserve also your culture, how to preserve values in the country. And we enjoy it, actually. It's something that we enjoy doing. All day we're building networks, putting up generators and towers. When we come to the commercial side, that's where we enjoy. AYV on DSTV opens new frontiers. In our ambition, we are always as good as our competition. And now, for AYV, the competition is no longer the local channels. The competition is the other channels which are on DSTV. And just by watching the short documentary, I can see that we have a long way to go in terms of competing with them to get to that standard. But that's good for Sierra Leone, because it means we will get better as we go along. Already, Mr. Navo has called for everybody in the entertainment industry to come forward and produce content. I can tell you a couple of years back, there was a little bit more content, there was more TV series produced, there was more films that were produced. Over time, things reduced a little bit because there was no place to showcase this content. Now, there is a place. There is a channel that will take your content and make it international and help you compete in an international manner. Our partnership with AYV is just going to continue. We will continue to work together in making sure that this new channel is the best channel, and we will work with them to continue to providing big content for us. Thank you, Mr. Navo, for everything you've done. Thank you to AYV staff, thank you to AfriCell staff, and thank you for the DSTV staff. Have a good evening.
And AYV and AfriCell, the twins. Wherever you see AYV, there's definitely AfriCell right there, working together side by side. It's actually really been a very good evening, and I feel so happy and excited this evening. I really do feel good, not just as an individual, but as a member of Sierra Leone's entertainment industry, getting to celebrate the platform we've now had on DSTV. Ooh, it feels so good. Oh, I'd like to recognize one of Sierra Leone's biggest actors, Desmond Fini. Thanks for joining us tonight. And DJ Bass, thank you for also joining us this evening. I'd also like to recognize the presence of Zara Van Horn, Head of Public Affairs at the US Embassy. Thank you all for joining us. Now, Richie Obama, it's so good to see you. Just seeing you makes me smile. Imagine when you talk, it cracks me up. Now, it's been a lot of talk this evening. Yes, we will talk about our journey. We'll talk about the plan going forward. We'll talk about the success stories. But would like you all to relax and enjoy yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as it gives me pleasure to invite on stage the Suitcase for a cultural performance. Ladies and gentlemen.
Wow! Wow! Thank you very much. But please, allow me to watch a show on DSTV quickly. Thank you.
Hi. Hi. Hey, Jibo. Please change it to that channel.
Why?
They are playing Sierra Leone music.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Let's see. Sabano!
I told you! Sata! Bintu, please come quickly, please come!
Sabano, Sabano, eh. Sabano, eh. Sabano, Sabano. Ah, Atofasu. Ah, Sabano, eh. Sabano, Sabano. Sabano, Sabano. Ah.
Oh no! They have changed it!
Sata, you shouldn't get mad. This is not a Sierra Leonean channel. They only play Sierra Leone content once in a while.
But why can't we have our own Sierra Leonean channel on DSTV like other countries to showcase Sierra Leone content?
But they play some Sierra Leone content.
Of course. But there is a difference in having Sierra Leone content on DSTV and having a Sierra Leone channel on DSTV.
Exactly.
And it is interesting to know that for the first time ever, Sierra Leone is joining the DSTV platform through AYV on channel 399.
AYV on channel 399?
Oh, yes! Channel 399, utilizing satellite TV technology, which is part of a digital revolution.
Oh, Salon go rise again. We sweet Salon go rise again.
Oh, Salon.
This digital age represents something awesome.
How this go be?
This multi-choice DSTV works by taking a signal from Sierra Leone and beaming it up to satellite. The satellite sends a signal to 26 African nations in real time.
AYV is taking Sierra Leone digital.
Indeed. For far too long, Mama Salon has been caged. There was no digital platform for the world to see what she is truly made of. But now, AYV is taking Mama Salon digital. Now the world can see the different aspects of her culture. Yes, tourism. Music. Arts. And many more. AYV is taking Sierra Leone to the world, and the world to Sierra Leone.
My people! My people!
Oh, yes!
My people!
Oh, yes!
People in the land of milk and honey. This comes for celebration.
Woo!
La 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 la.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time for that brilliant performance.
All right, so that's what we are going to be witnessing, ladies and gentlemen, as exports from Sierra Leone. That's a culture, that's a tradition, that's content purely from Sierra Leone. Thank you very much to Suitcases for showcasing what we represent as a country.
Right, and I enjoyed the drama. Now, yes, locally, AYV, Nai Salon Sabi. Now, I need to pick your thoughts on this. So as we go international, what do we go with? Say that again. Louder, my darling. I love you. Right. So we go from AYV, Nai Salon Sabi locally. Now we're going to AYV, Nai the World Sabi. But I'm sure there are other suggestions. We can appreciate more suggestions as we brainstorm and figure out what we should be using.
All right, don't forget the hashtags. It's hashtag Ibima, lowercase, and also hashtag AYV on DSTV. If you can, please take videos or photos of you watching AYV right now live on DSTV and share with us on our respective social media platforms. We'd like to see those pictures. We'd like to see your comments as well as we celebrate this milestone tonight.
All right, and I see more people here. Natasha Beckley, Tasha baby. Thank you very much for coming. Oh, Martha Sisse Macaulay. The industry is fully represented. I think this is what we have a lot of the celebrities. So if I want to do selfies, I should come to this table, right? But please, post yourself on social media. You can take selfies now with the person you're sitting next to and just post it on social media and enjoy using the hashtags Ibima, and we spell that again, EBIMA, and then AYV on DSTV. Lower letters, please. Dr. Fatutaki, thank you very much also for joining us this evening. It's so good to see everybody. It feels like a very big family party. Who's excited? Who's excited? Oh, good. Everybody is excited, and that's a good thing.
All right, well, we would like to send special appreciation to a team of technical consultants tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The guys behind the scenes, the guys you would not see, but would obviously get to see what they do. Godwin, Corporate, Munzir, Technical, Production, Rogers, Franklin, IT Tech Support, Frank Raja, Production, AYV International Staff, and of course, Fatu Sajo Bundu.
Very good evening, I see, for everybody, because I see a lot of smiles. Keep smiling. You could maybe just turn to your neighbor and give a good smile again. Probably when you said good evening earlier, your neighbor wasn't around. So just, again, turn to your neighbor with a smile and say good evening. Right. Pleasantries. Now, we're about to have a statement that's going to be made this evening by the Mano River Union representative. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I invite up here Ambassador Karishma Pelamrad.
All right, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome another partner from the Mano River Union. This is going to be a Mano River Union thing. Of course, content will be brought from Liberia, Guinea, and of course from Sierra Leone. There are a few things you need to know. 40% of what is going to be aired on AYV on DSTV will be from Sierra Leone, and 60% will be from the rest of Africa. All right, my entertainment director is actually saying it's the other way. It's 60 from Sierra Leone and 40 from Mano River Union. Well, for some reason, I'm way too excited. I'm missing the numbers, but it's great that we have 60% content coming from Sierra Leone. Please welcome Ambassador from Liberia.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure being here tonight. I'm going to be strictly on script because this is an important day for all of us. Mr. Anthony Navo Jr., CEO of AYV TV, the AYV TV family, CEO of EcoFest, Mr. Kabaka, officials of government present here today, members of the diplomatic corps, entertainers, all foreign nationals, representative from the Liberia National Student Union present, KMTV Media Liberia, representative from the Gambia, Guinea, Senegal, Cameroon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege and opportunity to be part of this great milestone achieved by Mr. Navol, founder and owner of AYV TV, that seeks the benefits of Sierra Leone and many other countries, including my country, Liberia. The launch of this channel today also creates the opportunity for viewers in other countries to share the country culture, values, and advance the entertainment industry through content sharing on DSTV, AYTV channel 399. The AYV on DSTV is not only a win for Sierra Leone today, but a win for Liberia and the Mana River countries. I will be working with AYV TV as a partner, as we will be sharing content. And we also have an upcoming reality TV show that's going to be aired on AYTV, DSTV. It's going to be the first major reality TV show for Liberia. This is something that we have been waiting for so long. Thank you, AYV, for giving us the opportunity, and DSTV. A big thank you to the hardworking, dedicated, committed, courageous, and steadfast CEO of AYV, Mr. Novell, for lending these symbolic endeavors today. Thank you, CEO. You have done a great job for us all. West Africa is proud of you. Liberia is proud of you. Sierra Leone is proud of you. You are a blessing to our generation. God bless you, and may the Almighty God bless Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And again, this is also a big win now for the Mana River Union. Ooh. Earlier this year, I, for some reason, just posted something on Facebook saying that it feels like 2021 is going to be a good year and we're going to be exporting Sierra Leonean excellence. And I remembered you, Tony Morgan, jumping on that and adding that to your Facebook post as well. It feels like we were led by the Spirit, wasn't so? Right, so now indeed, Sierra Leone, standing on that position, we're exporting Sierra Leonean excellence. A reminder to the content creators going forward, as you create your content, have in mind the platform you're putting it. Is that what you want people out of Sierra Leone to see and know about Sierra Leone? Is that the quality of song, theme, or documentary, whatever it is you're creating? Is that the quality you would want non-Sierra Leoneans to know about Sierra Leone? Is that the story about Sierra Leone you want to tell? Have that in mind as we create the content to broadcast on AYV on DSTV. A very good evening. And the lunch tonight, awesome. Are you enjoying your food? Well, to those who've received their food, are you enjoying your food? Right. Are you having a good night? Good. Because we wanted to ensure you feel comfortable as you grace this occasion to celebrate with us this evening. Now, we're going to get a statement to be done by one of the very important dignitaries in our presence this evening, who's going to do the official launching of AYV platform on DSTV. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as I welcome the Minister of Information and Communications, under whose ministry would be celebrating Sierra Leone's excellent debut on DSTV platform. Minister Mohamed Raman Soare. Please put your hands together, and I want to hear that more and more. Louder. Good evening, Mr. Minister.
Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited. I'm overwhelmed to have been assigned tonight's privilege to officially deliver a speech and to formally launch AYV on the multimedia platform. I want to start by congratulating the team led by Anthony Navo. Congratulations for achieving this feat. It's no mean feat. Sierra Leone has a proud and illustrious history, particularly when it comes to the media. We were the first West African country, I think about 1930s, to have had a TV and what have you. It took about, how many years is that? About 90 or so years before we could come on a major international platform. So thank you so very much. That goes to confirm that a life spent worthy is not measured by years, but indeed by days. Thank you, Junior, and thank you to the support staff, who I'm sure have done a lot of heavy lifting with him. I listened to him very keenly and attentively, and he called quite a number of you who have in various and diverse ways supported him in his long journey. To all of you, thank you, and congratulations to Sierra Leone. For us, this is a trailblazing move in more ways than one. Sierra Leone has breathtaking potentials in tourism, pristine beaches, and a lot more things we want to showcase to the world. You just gave us an opportunity. This is an 18-yard penalty. Sierra Leone will not miss it. You're also aware that in recent times, Sierra Leone has been known for all the wrong reasons. For the civil war, for Ebola, for all the wrong reasons. This time, we have an opportunity to export many things. Our culture, our music, our food, and much more. Food is culture, music is culture, and a lot more. So this brings a heavy burden to the performing artists, to all of us, to ensure that we generate original content that qualifies to be on the platform. I think that is a journey we all walk together. I am very, very pleased that under President Bill's administration, we have created the right enabling environment for the media to thrive and to make more meaningful contributions to national development. I'd like, on behalf of His Excellency, the President, who is unavoidably absent from tonight's occasion, to assure you that we'll continue to push the boundaries. We'll continue to ensure that the enabling environment we have created is sustained so that more and more AYVs could emerge. To the Sierra Leonean populace, I want to encourage all of us to put our best foot forward. I want to use this opportunity to invite the private sector, the Sierra Leone private sector, to also invest in the media so that we can go on to another launch. So the public broadcaster, which are incidentally supervised, we should feel inspired. All of us should feel inspired. We have a proud and illustrious history. We have just been nudged. Junior, we know this is your positive move will infect all of us in the media. It will not only infect the SLBC, probably the other TV stations, but even the sub-region. I understand that only two countries, Nigeria and Ghana, are on the on this platform. So I'm sure this is going to be very inspirational. I just listened to the Liberia ambassador there, the Mano River ambassador there, talking about what a great historic opportunity they now have to push content, to market content, and all of that. So on behalf of His Excellency, the President, I'd like to very warmly congratulate you and to assure you of government's continuing support. This is meant to be a celebration of AYV and Sierra Leone on the DSTV platform. Without much ado, it is now my distinguished honor and pleasure to officially launch this channel on 399 on the DSTV platform. So if you have not renewed your DSTV license, I'm not going to advise you to go do that now so that you don't miss out. You don't miss out. A lot of goodies are with all of us. God bless you. May you continue to celebrate more success. Thank you very much.
All right, give it up one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for the Minister of Information and Communication, Honorable Mohammed Rahman Suare. Well, it's time for music. It's time for music, ladies and gentlemen. Good food, good music. Please welcome the Eminence Africa Band, and they're going to be led in performance by Blessings.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Blessing Pekin, and I'm going to be performing with the Eminence Band. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to be performing my own song called Cheche Pole and Show Me Love. Ooh, yeah. It's your girl Blessing, yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, baby. Listen. Teacher bells when I on day. I no call you come, just a jump day. If I get, I no get. If I find, I no find. My you business, it's all I want say. The teacher bells when I on day. I no call you come, just a jump day. If I get, I no get. If I find, I no find. Man your business, oh yeah. Left me on a go. Titi lucky motto. Titi do ya blow. Man your business, oh yeah. Left me on a go. Titi lucky motto. Titi do ya blow. Cheche pule, 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 cheche pule. Listen. From morning to night they want hold me down, oh yeah. Blessed begin, not for touch the ground, not for touch the ground, oh yeah. But I try na so, yeah. And I go fast me kiss so. Atinapia can't get it back, hey. With me big because I get it back. Cheche pule, 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 cheche pule. Ah! Allow allow me sight and sound. Sister, see me no frown. Allow me, allow. Hey, you got the money until go talk, but you sweat and curtains in a log. A tire bow with this sock, a tire bow with his black mantle. Teach your bells when I on day. I no call you come, just a jump day. If I get, I no get. If I find, I no find my business. That's all I want to say. Teach your bells when I on day. I no call you come, just a jump day. If I get, I no get. If I find, I no find my business. Mind your business, oh. Left me on the go. Titi lucky motto. Titi do ya blow. Mind your business, oh. Left me on the go. Titi lucky motto. Titi do ya blow. Yeah. Chechepule, 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 chechepule. There for you, yeah. Anything you say, I go do. Baby, I no go change her for you. Blessed begin, yeah. Listen, I no go lie there for you, yeah. Anything you say, I go do. Baby, I no go change her for you. Ain't no say me not the woman for you, yeah. Show me love, let me be the one. Show me love, baby, I no go tire for give you love. Show me love, let me be the one. Show me love, baby, I no go tire for give you. I don't mind waiting them say. Now me and you to take, oh baby boy. You're mine and I am yours. Nothing no go come between you and my love. For you know I love you, die. I want for day by your side. I want be you below. Now you hate, and you know I love your smile. I see the fire in your eyes. I just want to make you know, baby, oh, I never leave you, my lover, and I go love you forever. I don't give you my heart, my heart, my heart. I never leave you, my lover, and I go love you forever. I don't give you my heart, my heart, my heart. Show me love, let me be the one. Show me love, baby, I don't go tired for give you love. Show me love, let me be the one. Show me love, baby, I don't go tired for give you love. Tired for give you love, tired for give you love. Listen, oh Baba, you not me, number one selection, a selection. Oh Baba, you fill me alive with love and affection, and affection. You make me high when I'm feeling low. What a perfect picture. Oh, I need you, oh my love. When you feel me come, oh how much I need you, how much I need you. I say now you, I want give me love and no other, no other, no. I wanna you sabi make us smile when I'm feeling down. Me turn around, eh. Show me love, let me be the one. Show me love, baby, I no go tire for give you love. Show me love, let me be the one. Show me love, baby, I no go tire for give you love. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Blessing from Eminence Entertainment Africa. And now, giving you more performances for your entertainment tonight, please put your hands together for one of Sierra Leone's funniest comedians, Richie Obama.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Please, wanna clap for me once more. Happy for the year tonight. Ambassador, congratulations. I am Richie Obama, comedian of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And I am here representing DSTV Nigeria. I know say not go work here. We have the DSTV Sierra Leone here. Welcome, sir. Mr. Adonis, you're welcome, sir. And your daughter, you're welcome, sir. I know say I don't greet you now, so now go give me 2 months subscription. Mr. Keketoma, welcome, sir. Chair, welcome, ma. Mrs. Toma Gentle, welcome, ma. I appreciate you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Sierra Leone, I want to say we appreciate what DSTV don't do for we. At least we say we get for the showcase, we talent them internationally. When I get for the look me on DSTV, just that this program as it is right now, I believe say the food service side, they not put it on DSTV. Mr. Navo, that food is small. When I inform we say, oh, they can this program and not get for serve. Let know before they come. Mr. Ba, welcome. You count your wife tonight? At least today it's guy. Always elect for introduce yourself, say on behalf of my wife, she's not here. Tonight your wife there. Where your wife? Play wave. Mrs. Ba, wave. Thank you. You're welcome. I appreciate you already here tonight. Mr. Chief Commissioner, sir. You're welcome. Anti-corruption. Mr. Benkefala, welcome, sir. It is guy for this nation. At least, anti-corruption, they catch Spy Monday. What they make anti-corruption the case Spy Monday? Now because they don't employ Spy Monday. Ye matter, oh. Comedian, ye matter. When me know say na Spy Man, now I see the work anti-corruption. It enter inside some form now, they say, hey, stand up, let me have it. The pikin says, what? He said, the paper, he gets some boy, then I necktie. He know because he not guilty. Congratulations. Thank you. It is guys, sir. I appreciate you for that day. Young man, respect. Well, you can take me every 1 week, I can go greet him. Good day, sir. My name not the day. He say at all. All politicians are so for the do. Every week for the go greet Benkefala. Benkefala they receive award pass all man at this song. President self not receive award with Benkefala. Kefala the son they say recognition of young youth award of the nation of Africa. All you, Solomon and they organize award all and say on behalf of Africa they give. But once you are signing up for, no matter the award where you give, where you come, where your name come up, it pull up. Alright, sir. Salute you. Ladies and gentlemen, I go back to comedy tonight. We get beautiful people in here. Natasha, I appreciate you. Natasha, if for them I can need this net. It's happy there. Some artists they invite and they would there tonight, say they McKinney. We're not bad still on behalf of them. I don't know say to the people they McKinney now go to get this dressing. And the guy inside song, I don't know, Hawaii. Now the net I know when Natasha tell me say, so you know go. When the lady will come out Liberia, where is she? The lady from Liberia. Where are you? I appreciate you. They call Sierra Leone, Liberia. Sierra Leone, Liberia. Wait, now Mama do be another afraid of me called Guinea. When the president of the head ECOWAS, they go inside Guinea. When he reach, Mama do be a job can't before so. So where are you from? Now I say, I am the president of Ghana. I am Kofi. Also, I want to appreciate Mrs. Michael. Welcome, mommy. And the husband. Welcome, sir. Happy for see you today. Until today, when I blast Mr. Michael, Mr. Rodney Michael, on stage, I say, welcome, sir. It grab 1 million. Now, where I blast, I just say, Obama, you funny, you funny. Let her talk to me, Eastern people. Where the camera? Let her talk to them. Please, me Eastern people, DSTV, don't get AYV now. I beg. That dish show na put for thunder. When I begin connect now to DSTV, I beg. Eastern will dish the all na for thunder will put on for. You go see DSTV dish now, though inside the paper play AYV. Now we salon sabi. I appreciate. My last talk tonight. Mr. Shaggy from Africa. Welcome, sir. How are you? You good? I appreciate you so much. You the guy for this country. Let God continue to bless you. Let God make you born picking as a lawyer. Now the one benefit that anybody will come over see kaya way they enjoy. If you not give a woman, they get picking. Some he ask take born and they say that next way check. So Shaggy, you not get picky it. You not get woman it. Dear Eta, look Shaggy. Eta there tonight in Simtres, you're also in close go cover in Bobby. When I is selling points. You go don't make a boku palava. Because you know now Bobby Nike the workout so. I want to talk on mental health. A lot of people around the world right now, they get mental illness system where we don't know. Everybody in this hall tonight, they get mental disorder. If you deny say you not gay, you gay. Me first time for travel go with my country. Before I believe, why I not believe, he left so you. Now I only make people in it travel. When I reach Malaysia, yeah, now with my country, now Aisha day. The man sitting up at the airport, in the Allah. I want to kill myself. I am tired with this country, I want to kill myself. 5 minutes after I alarm, they send the helicopter. They get people away, come out to come, mental health people, therapists, they all come. They can talk to and console and care and go inside us. Simple. Just like that. Somebody see that film way happen. I say one guy in a salon. The man go snap na Samangua building, second floor. Ideala. Hey, I want to kill myself. From 10 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock, nobody know the looker. Anyway, they holler, and everybody encourage himself. Hey, sister, at the jump, they say jump. By then 4:30, they holler, hey, I want to kill myself. And they kill myself, oh. Now somebody look, I say, you just say, I want to kill myself. Now I say, yeah, I they kill myself. Now I say, I don't believe. Samagua building a 13th story he gets. If he really want to kill himself, you know then number 2nd floor. He go 13th floor. If he jump before that, you not kill himself, man, they finish you. Tonight we are all happy, we're all good. Mr. Navo, let me know by you. Let me be real. I'm happy to see you tonight. Well, I see the flight. Now let's clap for Mr. Navo once again. I don't try for silent entertainment. But you see them people that will be performing, like, but I will put on DSTV. Also, them for go DSTV. Now, we go out, snap at DS. Who's DSTV day? Ask for spa. For more than tell you, say, salon don't get DSTV. I don't go buy passports. Now, who's I? Channel 399. Then for una we get original DSTV. Una we they subscribe Nigeria. Una de bafena. Una type 399 go 340. Now with this, that next way you announce type 399. Now you can go 400. Now say you wait happen. They want funny we. Now I type back 399. I call me 398. Now I maintain full and no side. Mr. Adonisabu, I appreciate for see you. One thing where I want to say is this. Every life you need competition. Makiri not be ever no say they get competition till we bet salon come. Only Makiri then in the streets now. Una get for support Macri. That will be done there to now from today. Now with this where they make una they win host there and they win money. I appreciate you so much, Mr. Michael. Much love. We get Mr. Shokol. Poppy, you're welcome, sir. I greet you, partner. CEO Kabaka. Welcome, sir. Kabaka in celebrity level, he don't change. He don't tint. He don't work. He don't plant. He don't work. He don't garage here. He don't work. Right now, I don't begin come afro. There's a Kabaka tint as he reach na court. Na barrister Basita Michael tell and say, that thing they normally reach you to lawyer and get that kind of thing they get ahead. Now I say, now for sure they're criminal, so will not be criminal. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Richie Obama, comedian of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Richie Obama. Thank you very much for that. Hope you're having a good time. We are on channel 399 on DSTV. My name is John Conte and I go by the short name JK. I'd like to acknowledge our production team, our production guys, my colleagues from Africell, Fuad and Tony, for getting this done. Thank you very much, gentlemen. To AYV local team, where are the guys from AYV Sierra Leone? Where are you? Production team, Aki and the rest of the crew. Thank you very much for doing this. Tonight, we promise that we are going to be exporting the best talents from Sierra Leone. Right now, it is my honor, ladies and gentlemen, to present the best from Sierra Leone. Performing tonight will be Drizzleek and Freetown Uncut Band.
Are you ready now? Okay, let's go. Oh yeah. Are you ready now? Listen to this, everybody. Yeah. We not go make up outside the shukubla you. Oh yeah. Now them be say, them say, we not go make up outside the shukubla you. Ladies and gentlemen, I take this thing serious, even if not fun to all. I suppose for the armor I'm not born for fall. Even if success no return me call. If I ever turn back, I go turn to soul. Oi! Are you ready now? Oh yeah. Listen. You should look at what we done in the Shukublai. We about to make the fire burn in the Shukublai. Sky rising like a sun in the Shukublai. What you never know so funny in the Shukublai. Kuku Jumuku, burn in the Shukublai. MP brother if you can in the Shukublai. Also for the paper so we are in the Shukublai. All me man and the man in the Shukublai. Once upon a time na the Shukublai. Pick up the mic and rhyme na the Shukublai. One time for your mind na the Shukublai. All me man the way I sign na the Shukublai. We for see sun seen na the Shukublai. We forget sun seen na the Shukublai. We go but we always come back. Say we forget sun seen na the Shukublai. Oh yeah. Yep. Listen. So we can forgive them, give them. Me man, they know they see them. Now we turn where we left, we know the turn. We know the left beyond. All over the city. Man, they know the pity. Never host and they watch, they want join the committee. Celebrate now. In case it's a goal, man, they know the 6 yard. In case he hit the pole, now them be say, we now go make them outside the Shukubla you. Oh yeah. Now them be say, we now go make them outside the Shukubla you. We fumble them, we don't care with the Shukublai. We big zeal, we not go tire with the Shukublai. Not so we on and cheese, higher with the Shukublai. We go burn the full lights, fire with the Shukublai. Big West, baby, gonna tag for the Shukublai. Had to get to the tower for the Shukublai. For them come out up tower for the Shukublai. Spend couple till you tire for the Shukublai. This story now for one spot, Colgate. Magistrates call courts for we old case. I fall for you center, even though na old gate. You say I for pay before I enter, not soul gates. Young girl and the fender na the Shukublai. Uda na the big one, fender na the Shukublai.
Trench when and no men and the shukum like. Small bobo say they're not for send and the shukum like. Once upon a time, now the shukum like. Pick up the mic and rhyme, now the shukum like. One time for your mind, now the shukum like. All the man the way I sign, now the shukum like. We foresee sun, see now the shukum like. We forget sun, see now the shukum like. We go, but we always come back, like I say, we forget sun, see now the shukum like. Are you ready now? Yeah. Like I say, we forget something at the shukum like. Oh yeah. Ah yeah. Like I say, we forget something at the shukum like. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say congratulations to AYV, congratulations to Sierra Leone, and we move. This time we band Freetown on court. We are about to entertain you guys. Let's go. Oh yeah. You know, listen. The one that way you can tell, get man the way that can tell, and the one that way that can tell, get man the way that can tell. One the way that can tell, nobody ever said more. Let's say they go and tell the one the way that can tell. Congo San or Susu. Sign all the way you they put where they know they put for you. Then go they smile and they look you. They knock a couple for Gona Maki, they say then they cook for you. It's on you back and they choke you. Put in my record and put on a begging book for you. You be surprised I took you. Whole time looking for the same blessing where they look for you. Not telling say you don't get away, you get the money. Not telling say you they send and say you send the money. Something information not for anybody. Everybody not somebody, everybody. Feel free, baby, not forget. When you the hype, make you not forget. Secrets are beyond, baby, not forget. Yeah, I see you, yes, sir, you must for set. I feel free, baby, not forget. When you the hype, make you not forget. Secrets are beyond, baby, not forget. Yeah, I see you, yes, sir, you must. Cause the one the way you can tell, get man the way they can tell. One the way they can tell, get man the way they can tell. One the way they can tell, nobody ever said more. Let's let the girl tell the one the way they can tell. Tipping it up and ain't enough is enough. Inclusion is a hell of a drug. They say employment gets on the boom better. But Congo Sai is a hell of a job. Rap tight, boss for you. Talk, bring talk. Relax, get a time for make talk, bring talk. With two numbers in there, make sure say nobody know yeri. Everybody they talk this talk. Cause if you know, be yo. That's up when you they pay for say you mommy. You know that this side the wall as you know. We know, so make you know the people say they on the low. Feel free, baby, not forget. When you the hype, make you not forget. Secrets are beyond, baby, not forget. Yeah, I see you, yes, yeah, you must for set. Feel free, baby, not forget. When you the hype, make you not forget. Secrets are beyond, baby, not forget. Yeah, I see you, yes, yeah, you must. Cause the one the way you can tell, get man the way they can tell. One the way they can tell, get man the way they can tell. One the way they can tell, nobody ever said more. Let's let the girl tell the one the way they can tell. You know, be yo. That's not where you the paper tell you, mommy. You know, that this side the world as you know, we know. Making all the people say they on the low. Not telling say you don't get away, you get the money. Not telling say you the send and say you send the money. Certain information not for anybody. Everybody, not somebody, everybody. Feel free, baby, not forget. When you the hype, make you not forget. Secrets are young, baby, not forget. Yeah, I see you, yes, sir, you must for set. I feel free, baby, not forget. When you the hype, make you not forget. Secrets are young, baby, not forget. Yeah, I see you, yes, sir, you must for set. Cause the one the way you can tell, get man the way they can tell. One the way they can tell, get man the way they can tell. One the way they can tell, nobody ever said for. That's why they go and tell the one the way they can tell. Ladies and gentlemen, this last song I'm about to perform, now the lead single from my next album titled Ashobi, produced by DJ Rampage. Let's go. Oh yeah. Are you ready now? Oh yeah. I can feel like I did not us. Any side way I did not the planet. The good the bad all I got in provision for harness. By I saw am and I fit you. The Ashobi can find it in war. I no send not to me pick up. So I the wear like send on me heart. So to just a comment. Would I they were not the Ashobi? You better go fend you, Ashobi. My yard in the celly, Ashobi. No for me, not the lenny, Ashobi. So you ain't not be know the Ashobi. Now when you don't know the Ashobi. Who that get for show you Ashobi? No see, don't say them show you Ashobi. You get the Ashobi, go down low. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. Over here on a club, over here down on a club. You want them be in a club, you want them before in a club. You get the Ashobi club, you don't get the Ashobi club. You can forget the Ashobi club. I better not show up than I show up looking like a for don't show up. We glad we own up. Now we ain't take responsibility for show up. Let the couple they go up. By Asian by pockets we grow up. From now my main junction in donuts. So focus on Africa, BBC they know us. Maybe it's casting the over in it. It's like you are using for job. Man, the way all I'm meaning no passing no more late. It's like that make it con. Now junction I hear the word I not ask. I no say not on me con. San, till I pan no do for the picking the grand picking and say the one long pan. I guess I get for impressed. You bet, you see the finesse. I mean, not get worried, I'm more code and sorry. Show them say big, I let you know the stress. Inside the building, we then I do. I pull it, I show, I give you. All the man and a man house. But she say the shukubla and a big house. Who that they will not get the Ashobi? You better go pay the Ashobi. My yard in the sell the Ashobi. Nobody know the learn the Ashobi. So you ain't not be know the Ashobi. That way you don't know the Ashobi. Who that get for show you Ashobi? No see, don't say they show you Ashobi. You get the Ashobi, go down low. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. Over here on a club, over here down on a club. You want them be in a club, you want them before in a club. You get the Ashobi club. You don't get the Ashobi club. You don't go get the Ashobi club. You can forget the Ashobi club. I better not show up. Then I show up looking like a for don't show up. We glad we own up. Now we guys take responsibility for show up. Let it couple they go up. My age and my pockets we grow up. From now man being a junction in donuts. So focus on Africa, BBC they know us. Maybe in scats in the over in it. It's all like you are using for job. Man, the way all I'm meaning don't pass in no more late. It's all like a damn make it con. A junction I hear the word I no ask. I no say no to me con. San, keep still upon. Begin the can begin and say the one long. Pan. I guess I get for impressed. You bet, you see the finesse. I mean, not get worried. No code and sorry. Show them say big, I let you know the stress. Inside the building, we then I do. I pull it, I show, I give you. On the man and a man house. But she say the shukubla and a big house. Who that they will not get the Ashobi? You better go pay you Ashobi. I had in the sell the Ashobi. Nobody know the learn the Ashobi. So you ain't not be know the Ashobi. Now way you don't know the Ashobi. Who that get for show you Ashobi? No see, don't say they show you Ashobi. You get the Ashobi, go down low. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yes, so I like me Ashobi. So Mr. Fade, go down low.
All right, so if you like AYV,
go down low.
That's what we're doing tonight, eh?
Right. I love that song. Oh, okay. Gisele, we'll go do the balance na TikTok. We'll go do the balance na TikTok. Oh, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Miss Sierra Leone 2018, Sarah Laura Tucker, now Mrs. Solomon. And also the CEO of Eminence Entertainment Africa, Benedict Solomon. Right. Also would like to acknowledge former employee of AYV and one of Sierra Leone's talented actors, long serving in the industry, the Mega Don, TJ Cole. Right. It's been a very good evening. Sheikh Bawa would like to say thanks to all the members of the media, members from the entertainment industry, the private sector, government officials, and all of you for being here. And a special thanks to all staff of AYV. Honestly, you guys putting a lot of work. Una wait to make small big woman pa una like say me to part of we the staff them. But you guys putting a lot of work, and it's what you do that makes AYV really recognized, not just in Sierra Leone, but now also internationally. Thank you very much. And of course, you know, as usual, CEO the Papa, they acknowledge you and appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Keep it up.
Thank you. We're almost done for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get to the to tying the knot, to presenting the calabash, announcing the union tonight, would like to invite on stage the entertainment director of AYV Television for a note of appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome Mr. Nick Askew.
Nick, after tonight, you would need a massage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Although it's plenty now, so I know say the system, the vibration don't change small. Anyway, I'm going to stick to the script so I don't waste any valuable time. My name is Nicholas Asgill, but my entertainment friends call me Nick Asgill. And Nick means quick, so I'm going to be quick. I stand firmly on all protocols. And I want to take this moment to say a big thank you very much to all of you for supporting us. My role is the Director of Entertainment and Production and Channel Director for Channel 399 AYV on DSTV. Una thank you. On behalf of our founder, our CEO, senior management, staff, consultants, supporters. Is there any other category that we've missed? Performers. I want to give you guys a hearty and a warm thank you very much. I also want to thank you for your diverse contributions in the various means in which you have supported us. Not just for a successful launch, but also for a successful onboarding of the channel. And we look forward to your continued support as we hit many, many more milestones to come. I thank you all for this opportunity for Sierra Leoneans to be able to tell authentic African stories, and also for this great chance for us to change the African narrative. AYV on DSTV channel 399 stands as a testament that all Sierra Leoneans and Africans in the continent and in the diaspora can make great things happen. As you have come from your various homes, offices, or wherever it is you came from, we appreciate you. We pray and hope that as you return to wherever you're going, you will do so in peace, and you will do so in health, and you'll continue to watch AYV on DSTV channel 399. Without further ado, thank you very much and have a blessed night. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nick Asgill. All right, thank you very much for putting this together tonight. We'd also like to thank the guys. Fuad, where are you? Fuad, can you please, where is Tony? Where is Tony? He left? All right, so that's my colleague from AfriCell, Fuad. He did production and everything. Come on, Fuad, come on, Fuad. Just to acknowledge that Fuad is here working with us at AfriCell, and he did all of this together with the guys at AYV. Thank you very much for this masterpiece work put together.
Thank you, Fuad.
Thank you. Well, we don't come to the part now, they can tidy married, fine, one. You know, when you do this, Phoebe, we take calabash to the woman in family. and they present the calabash. Now, inside the calabash, you can get different in them. But to do that, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, I would like to invite the CEO of AYV, who is, for tonight, the bride, and would like to invite Dr. Adonis Aboud. We officially now the man for this night, and he will present the calabash. We'll be all the witness. So this is a ceremony we're all witnessing, and we're all signing up to say that this married for better and for best.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Adonis Aboud.
And Ambassador Anthony Nava Jr. You know, say traditionally, it's actually the calabash. Now, the actual married for we country people, that's the bride price. Yes, so Ambassador, you're the bride.
Mr. Nabo, they ask me, who say one ton
He is AYV, he is the bride.
You're representing AYV.
DSTV, the groom.
We all agree? We all agree? We all agree? Let's...
Yes.
I know it is in safe hand, in perfectly safe hand, and we're proud to partner with you and to make the Sierra Leone famous and good all over Africa.
Thank you very much. We'll keep to your expectation on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone and of course Mano River Union. At this point, I want to call on the director of the AYV channel 399 on DSTV to come and receive this calabash and make sure you take care of this one and meet the expectation. Thank you very much.
Ibi. Yes, we all get to enjoy this one.
Thank you very much, Mr. Navel. Thank you very much, Dr. Adonis Aboud. Thank you, Nick, for receiving the calabash on behalf of AYV. Well, the married diet, we are now officially on DSTV, channel 399.
What a milestone it is indeed for AYV and for Sierra Leone, and furthermore, for the Mano River Union. Now, you also have your part to play. You know, say DSTV, not it's us. So please, if you don't have DSTV, it's right about time for you to go get yourself a DSTV dish and enjoy AYV on DSTV on channel 399.
All right, can you get the band? Can you get the band on, ladies and gentlemen? Because we're about to sign off for tonight. We are being your hosts. My name is John Conte, and I go by the short name JK. Many thanks to you for watching us wherever you are and for coming here tonight as well. And I'm sharing the stage with the ever-glowing and beautiful
Fabian Swill. Safe journey to your various destinations and tune in to AYV on DSTV on channel 399. Ibima.
Don't forget the hashtags. Ibima, AYV on channel 399 on DSTV.
Alright.
In order to showcase Sierra Leone, its stories and its talents to Africa, the Africa Young Voices AYV Media Empire of Sierra Leone and MultiChoice have launched the AYV TV on DSTV channel 399. It is a multicultural entertainment channel that informs, educates, and entertains fellow Africans on MultiChoice's
You say you love me, but Abarca, yeah, you really call me the Panapala, Bonalala. I don't talk to me, I don't not only you my desire, not only you my desire, oh my baby, not only you my desire, not only you my desire, cause you just see me like you don't see water, yeah, but you know, no say me no want to say so, no, no.
creatives
Boy, you just see me like a dirty water.
to showcase Sierra Leone and Africa.
Boy, you know the see me now as a size son.
CEO.
Boy, you just see me like a dirty water.
Every young African.
Boy, you know the see me now as a size son. To them I love you, but he told me that you dream don't go like. I promise to love you, but you're killing me, oh my sexy girl. No compensation, you know see they gon' do me a baka. Because in confusion, nobody gon' send me a kabaka. I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this. I dey love you, baby, so like this. I dey love you, baby, so don't do me like this. For you to see me like a dirty water, yeah, yeah. For you know that see me now as I saw, no.
Came in and it doesn't get any bigger than DSTV in Africa.
The AYV TV is the first channel from the West African sub-region after Nigeria and Ghana to be on board the MultiChoice Pan-African Satellite TV platform.
AYV being on DSTV means that Sierra Leone is on DSTV, and it is important because all those years, every now and again, for us in the entertainment industry, we get to ask ourselves when our products, our works going to be viewed on the international platforms, that is network cables and all that.
This does not only expand the AYV TV's footprint across Africa, but provides Sierra Leone businesses, products, and organizations with the channel to reach an African market in the sub-Saharan Africa.
The biggest story is the commercialization of the entertainment industry in Sierra Leone. When we go international, we create a bigger market, and that bigger market will be able to penetrate into existing talent in country and try to build up. So we're creating a whole lot of divergence in terms of what we've been doing and what is going to be created in mindset and talent explosion.
The impact that AYV DSTV trying to create right now. If you have an artist as an ambassador, let me say collabo, it's not only within Sierra Leone, but you create that opportunity for people who are in Ghana, people who are within the West Africa country where AYV DSTV do reach, to know that something is existing here, that artists have the image value to advertise your business within where AYV DSTV can reach people.
You take a look at the entertainment industry in Sierra Leone. It's one that perhaps the creative minds are just using their talent perhaps for daily survival. It's not like a business because they are not exposed. And when you take a look at even continental recognition platforms, Sierra Leoneans are hardly recognized. But with this platform, getting the world and the Pan-African, the African continent to understand that we have great talent, be it the movie industry, be it the music industry, be it fine art and other sectors in the entertainment industry.
In addition, it empowers the young people of Sierra Leone by creating more jobs in the entertainment industry. The Africa Young Voices TV currently employs over 500 persons, including actors and actresses, musicians, production crews, and other personnel, in full and in part-time roles.
This brings a lot of employment for young people in Sierra Leone and across Africa. It increases our inputs and our outputs to the world at large. It will also serve as an opportunity to train more from experts coming in from across the world.
It's a big deal because you have voices of Sierra Leoneans will be going globally, and African Young Voices